Good evening. Today I've received my new iPad Pro. This is the M4 1TB version, which we have here. That's probably the right way up for the Pro, maybe not. Who can tell with this one? And this is the one with a nano coating on the screen, which was my choice because I'm replacing my M1 2021 iPad Pro, which was also an 11-inch version. And that one was cellular, the same as this new one, and has actually done me remarkably well. It's still a blisteringly quick iPad, and all my apps, things like DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut Pro, just work a treat on it. So I've been running a few tests. I've only had it for a few hours out of the box, charged and updated. And I've got to say, firstly, as you might expect, it's silky smooth. It's really, really good. No problems at all there. And in fact, very similar. Running DaVinci Resolve with several layers of 4K video on it. It just slides around beautifully. So that side of it, I guess if you weren't looking for the latest toy, then you'd probably just stick with the M1 for a bit longer. However, I went for the 1TB version because I'm thinking there's going to be some new updates soon, which will probably make use of that 16 gigs of RAM a little bit better. And you can't kind of go wrong with that. But the nano coating I didn't have before, and I've got to say that is a game changer. So with the two next to each other, and I'll put a little video on now, which just shows, this is just filmed on my 15 Pro, and I've just got the two next to each other, showing a time lapse I did on the Insta360 X4 of the Northern Lights that even down in Somerset down here we got to see finally. And you can just, they look identical and they sound identical. You have to take that from me, I guess, on there. However, the blacks are kind of inky black on this new LED display, and this non-reflective coating, even though initially when you look at it you kind of think, well, I don't know, is that quite as bright? It is. The more I've looked at it, it's just as vivid, but you just don't get any of that background reflection. So I've got some lights on in this room and I filmed with the camera so you can see those reflections. So firstly, I'd say I'm really pleased. That extra £100 basically to get the nano coating, and you can only get that on the 1TB and 2TB versions. For me, I say it's definitely worth it. I use the iPad as a field monitor at times, out and about, and it's often been the case that it's almost unreadable, and you're looking for something to drape over your head just so you can see the screen. I've taken this one out in the sunshine today, and it's really, really clear. It's much more like, for example, a Kindle with their Paperwhite displays. It's not the same technology, but it's a similar thing, cutting those reflections out and that little bit of extra brightness you get on these new screens. It's really noticeable, especially when you're outside. So what I'll do is on this video that you've just seen playing down the bottom of this time lapse, I'll stick that on its own at the end so you can just see that. So it's worth sticking around for that. You can just see that as a video clip, straight playing it within this video, as opposed to filmed with my phone. Filming with the phone was just really to show more than anything the fact that the reflections, you don't see me reflecting in the background in there. I'll try and get some better examples of it on a future video. But so a short and sweet video really, just to say the new iPad Pro is superb, really, really quick. I think new apps coming along now are going to take advantage of those extra features, which is why I went for the 1TB so I could get the 16 gigs of RAM. But that nano texture is absolutely lovely. I've also got myself the Pro Pencil to go with it as well. So I had the original pencil, not the one that supported the hovering, so it's not the USB-C one, but it's been a gem. It's absolutely brilliant. The new Pro Pencil, very, very similar. It's got the haptic feedback on it, and that I really like. You can see it says Pro on there. It is the Pro one anyway. It's got the haptic feedback, and it really feels like you're pressing a micro switch with it. It's brilliant at forming the brain. You're not, but it feels like it. And the hover feature is lovely, and just being able to call up that extra menu and the new features. So they've kind of got you over a barrel with it really. If you get the new one, you kind of want to get the new pencil. I think if you're spending that much money anyway, it's worth getting. And the features I've seen so far, it's lovely. If you like to use a pencil, then it's the one to get for sure. And it comes in at the same price. I think it's last one about 129 quid, and probably the same in dollars. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll bring you some more updates on it when I've got some more apps to demonstrate with it and any new features that I find. And we've got an upcoming update to the operating system, I'm sure. So I'll be on the beta for that in the next couple of months, and we'll see what new features that brings along. But have a look at my video and see what you think. Always pleased to have a thumbs up if you've liked this video, and subscribe. I think it all helps the channel and gets me noticed a little bit more. I've got some more videos coming up very shortly on the Raspberry Pi 5. I've got a couple of nice cases and some NVMe hats and bottom base adapters to demonstrate, and fitting in some cases. Anyway, take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.